Now that summer's here, most people like myself have a bit more free time on their hands. And I often find myself reaching my phone to get lost on Instagram Reels when I have a bit of free time. But if there's a better alternative to spend that time, I'd rather not do something that's gonna leave me drained and wishing that I had done something else. The days are long, but life is short. Life is short, and I'd rather fill that life with memories than Instagram, honestly. And now that the weathers are gonna be amazing and the sun's gonna be out, I wanna do my best to actually experience the world rather than just be stuck in my apartment. So, without further ado, here's my 10 favorite ways to spend the summer without scrolling on your phone. Number 1. Go on an adventure somewhere. Go somewhere you haven't really been before in your city. You can take a motorcycle, a car, or a bicycle, or just walk there. And don't make a plan on where you're gonna go. Just follow your gut and go somewhere. Maybe go visit shops you've never been to before, just for the sake of it. The point really is to detach from your routines and your everyday life. And the best way to do that is to go somewhere you've never really been before. And don't make a plan. Just go with the flow. Treat it like a miniature day adventure. Number 2. Go on a long walk. I absolutely love going on long walks in the summer when it's warm. Because when you're walking, you just take in the surrounding area so much better than you'd in a car or a bicycle. I love going on walks in the city where I can admire architecture, and in the park where I can just take in the surrounding nature and the trees and the birds and the river flowing. And walking is the best way to appreciate how beautiful the world actually is. I'd actually recommend that you don't even wear headphones because it gives you a bit of time to think. You can do this solo or with a friend, or even plan a date around it. Funny as it sounds, walking is one of the essentials of my summer. Number 3. Go wander around shops. Even if you aren't gonna buy anything, it's a fantastic way to let your imagination run free and pass time. And if your wardrobe needs updating, it's a great way to scan for potential items. And if you don't know what to buy, then you should definitely check out my latest fashion video. Okay, enough promo, let's move on. Number 4. Write a letter to your future self. The reason I love doing this is because it acts as a sort of a guideline. If you want to work on living the best summer of your life, then you can take a pen and paper and write down what that summer looks like for you. And once that's done, you can use that letter you wrote to yourself as a guideline. If it's a sunny day and you're thinking about, laying on your bed and scrolling TikTok, and then you remember that letter, then you're like, oh shit, I gotta go do something that I'm gonna remember a week from now. And you can actually write this letter for any reason. You can address it to yourself 5 years from now, and you can write down what you wish your life looked like in 5 years. And you can use it as a guideline. So when you feel like, doing fuck all, it kicks you in the butt and says, come on, we need to work on this. I actually wrote a letter for myself for when I got into uni, and it did wonders. I can highly recommend it. Number 5. Collect your memories. I think it's awesome to look back at your awesome memories if there's some pictures or even a journal entry about it. It just brings you back to that moment and makes you remember the good moment you once lived. So my advice is, if you're out and about with your friends, take a lot of pictures, take videos, just to capture the moment. And you can also write about it in a journal entry, how you felt and how awesome that evening was. Is you collect those memories in one place. That can be a photo on your phone, or maybe you can even do a picture book. Maybe you can even have a picture book made. And the reason is, a year or 2 or 5 or even a decade from now, you're gonna want to remember those moments. And having them in a collected book is gonna be priceless. Number 6. Go to the beach. Honestly, the beach is one of the cornerstones of my summer. I just love to go there on a warm summer day and set a base under the shade of a tree and just hang there, listen to music or read a book, or just chill out. It's also fantastic to do with friends or just go by yourself. Going to the beach is one of the cornerstones of a great summer. Number 7. Go out with friends. And I'm not talking about going out to bars. I mean, you can do that as well. I love sitting on the terrace on a warm summer evening with a pint and watching the sun go down and then just take the environment in. That's one of the best things ever. But I'm more talking about doing summer activities with your friends. Going out to play frisbee golf, or maybe mini golf, or go to a picnic together. As long as you're spending time outside doing summer activities with your friends, spending time with your friends is one of those things that creates a really memorable summer. Number 8. Book a night away by yourself and explore a new city. If your budget allows it, It's pretty awesome to book a solo night away at a city you don't actually know and just explore and get to know that city. Go out to eat in a local restaurant, go have a few drinks at the bar and admire the sunset on a cliff. It's actually a pretty awesome experience. Number 9. Go sit in a cafe and people watch. People watching, not in a creepy way, is a surprisingly great way to clear your head and get out of the house. You don't have to sit there for hours, but just enough to take a moment of your day to slow down and actually think for a minute. And if people watching isn't your thing, then I can definitely recommend going there and sitting there with a magazine or newspaper, because it's something I and probably a lot of people my age don't actually do at home, so it's fantastic to go somewhere else to do that. Number 10. Do something you've been wanting to do for a long time, whether it's going to a particular place or picking up a hobby or watching a movie you've been meaning to watch forever. We all have that one thing we've been meaning to do for years and just never have really gotten to it, but this is your sign. Take one evening out of your week and do just that. Alright, these were 10 ways to spend an incredible summer. The average person spends approximately 3 to 5 hours a day on their phone. And just imagine how much life and memories you could fit into those 3 to 5 hours. Now, I'm not saying you should never scroll on your phone. I'm just saying you should spend your time in a way that feels fulfilling and makes your days better. After all, I don't want to get to the end of my life and regret spending so much time on my phone instead of actually living life. And I don't think you want to either.